Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Dances by him. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Time for Dak Prescott of the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, when he returned to form, boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs. Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Moore. Had a nice move but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Prescott now. Goes to the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 16. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. The first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Moore. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moore. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are on the board here first in the season opener. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they ended with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And was polished off by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken 1st overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well. Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Stafford. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, this wind is definitely going to be a factor as this game goes along. He's throwing straight into it here in the first quarter, and the ball fluttered on him a little bit. They'll definitely have to file that one away and make a mental note of it.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Throw outside, complete to Scott. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
To pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Prescott. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 31-yard line.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Prescott. That is caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Cowboys! George Pickens, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They run it again with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Adams the man in motion right. To throw is Stafford. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
Well, partners, the first quarter, too early to start talking about needing a comeback. They're down 2 touchdowns already, and that sack, that disrupts this drive. They need something to go right on offense, and they need it to happen soon.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. Targets Lamb on the comebacker. Pass is complete. And he's brought down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
They'll run on first down. Moore. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Prescott. This is caught. It's Cruz. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. On first down, it's Moore. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Play action now. Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now Prescott. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they're firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And Stafford's going to take it himself. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that wound up backfiring. Instead of handing it to your workhorse fullback or running back, they went quarterback sneak, and now they have to punt it away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Gets around him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
You remember in preseason when we go to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Rams, first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Now Stafford. A quick hitter complete. It's Adams. 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Williams running left. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen, ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing, Prescott. Pickens is there in the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So they'll fake the jet sweep, and now off play action. It's Prescott. Fights through, and now a crease. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 35.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings
Now Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's a keeper with Prescott. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. And his kick here is good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think
and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
On first down, it's Moore. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Lamb. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they got the turnover in great field position, but unable to do anything with it, and they're left taking the easy 3 on the field goal.
Yeah, you're right about that. A great chance at a short field touchdown. On a sudden change, you take the ball away. You expect your offense to put into the end zone, but they'll take the 3 for now, even if they feel just a little bit let down.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Here comes 3rd down and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations.
And the ball is knocked out. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. And defensively, maybe an opportunity missed there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. Big sigh of relief, huh?
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumble. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. after the sack here, 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now a handoff up the middle. Moore. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
At the 42-yard line.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Moore. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moore. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 42. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up the first 7 downs, continuing to move the ball.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Prescott now. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboys first.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Scott. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. It's a pickup of 6.
1st down and goal to go.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys continue to pull away here this first half.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for Moore, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. up the middle. It's Williams. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Stafford now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And a quick shot pass here is complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 36-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. The Rams on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Three yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And they will remain well behind. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright. And they're denied a chance at 3 points.
The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a give right side. It's Moore. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Prescott. That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 14. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Prescott. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
He'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. A great play second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys are pouring it on. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yes, multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the rout is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Yeah, they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 61 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. There's Stafford. And this is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to throw, Stafford. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Adams, the man in motion left. They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead of give up the middle to Williams. And good work there in open space, and he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Rams, 1st down.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st down. 1st and goal. Rams.
Williams is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Here's Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. From 4 yards out. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. There was no going through. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. this offense set for this next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Prescott to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Here's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Moore. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Drop just inside the 20. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moore. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Prescott from the gun. Man, it's Scott, complete. Well, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys extend their lead yet again. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Rams 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Rams offense and running back Kyren Williams getting ready for their next possession. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
To throw is Stafford. And incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Stafford. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he is going to have a Rams first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. possession. Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 28-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kyren Williams, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams get a bit closer.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50. Dak and the Cowboys getting set for their next possession. He's been utterly remarkable in this first half. 5 touchdown passes already. This could be a record-breaking performance as he'll start again on first down. Throwing. Prescott. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. Pass for 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. This deep, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart in points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Here's Kyren Williams running out for another possession. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Davante Adams. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now, this has been a one-sided first half to this point, no doubt, but at least signs of life here. They're on the board.
Yeah, and I think if they went to the halftime down big with 0 points on the board, it'd be a struggle to see them come out in the second half and play well. So, very important, vital here. And if they make a huge comeback, we'll look back at this moment and point to the start of it.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense. He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him, they haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get to the quarterback a little bit, disrupt his timing. Because right now it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not able to have clear sight lines to him, and maybe that'll slow him down.
And this is not the guy you want to let play pitch and catch. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the
Here's Prescott. to Moore. Complete again. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now a 2nd and 6. They'll throw again. Prescott throwing middle, and it's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Now Prescott. Caught. It's Carter's left side. 7 yards there and a first down.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a first down there to the tight end.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
At the Rams' 25-yard line.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 42 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper...
Well, partner, the season officially underway.